Folks, let me help you out. This is Mike. Let me introduce you to Mike. Over here we have you, okay? Every time I ask Mike what he does, he says, whatever you does. So I'm going to save you the last.
Remember, I'm the voice-activated trolling motor. So,
Voice-activated
Michael,
trolling
move the motor, go that way.
You're the Cajun anchor operator.
All right, can you, what's your tight line?
Try to follow what Stanley does.
Oh, no bullshit.
No,
I tell you, T-Dot follows on T-Dot follows Pablo, whatever Pablo does. Oh, not Pablo, but Adrian. Adrian's his favorite guy.
all of us would try to mimic what Stanley does, and none of us are quite successful at it.
Oh.
But that's what we try to do.
How do you feel about Adrian then, Pablo's son?
The best caster of a non-professional fisherman I've ever seen.
What about his ability to catch
Well, he
fish?
catches fish because but again, he's the best non-professional caster I've ever seen.
Well, we're going to have to get some information on how he tight lines.
In terms of accuracy, distance, or what?
All of it.
All of the above.
And,
So give me your idea of a tight line, how you tight line.
I wing it out there, get it on the bottom, I feel on the bottom, I give it a little twitch, twitch. And then I'll pick it up 1.5 feet and just let it down, and then go back to twitching.
Okay. All right. So you don't happen to do a twitch, drag, twitch. That's the one that gets sometimes. You do a twitch, drag it, twitch it again. All right, here we go.
More so of a lift.
Over here we have.
Long bait, I don't tighten. I can make it short
Hold on
and
a
sweet.
second.
T-bird.
T-Bird. I got it wrote down the names. So T-Bird, you don't use bait. You just
I don't use plastic. I use plastic.
tell us how you rig your your fish between the trussels when you're fishing inside the trussel.
Just use a slide cork and find out what the depth is on a depth finder. And I say about 1 foot above it, and just leave it float right past in the current. And if they hook themselves, then I bring them in. If they don't, I put it out again.
On your sliding cork rig, do you have a sliding sinker?
Actually, yeah, I do have a sliding sinker.
Okay, see, that's what actually brings the line down.
Sliding cork is the one that has a stick in it and has a little bead at the top of it. Instead of these round ones, it's the long, regular-looking cork, except there's a little bead in the top into the stick, so you don't have to use a bead at the top to hit the knot. And that's one of the problems. When you use these beads, yeah.
How do you set the depth?
The little string that you tie on
okay.
the bob stop. But when you use these little beads, they tend to tangle up when you throw it out. So you don't have to use the bead. It's built into the cork. So it hits the bobber stopper. You got that, slide sinker, swivel, leader, and then a treble.
I know they have things they call bopper stoppers. You put them on and you squeeze them. And supposedly.
You got to make sure you pull them real tight. You got to wet them and tighten them up again.
Yeah, I use more of a bands.
Yeah.
That's what I've been using.
Well,
I normally don't cast.
I have a problem with that because it usually gets caught up in the eye or gets caught up in the barrel of the reel.
So let me understand now. I thought you were away from the trussels and let the current take you on through.
I am.
So why are you casting then?
I don't cast. I cast on the outside. Now way
this drift through.
See how it's going to drift through.
Okay.
It's got to have drift through. It has drift in it.
Well, folks, this is today's session number 10. Y'all missed it. We had a good session. We all had something good to eat. And show me this is Hugh's new lure technique. Don't quite know how it's going to work, but he's got it all rigged up. The outer lures are actually squids. You get them at Gus's. The bottom lure is actually a mixed shad, and it's got 1/8 ounces on it. You get dragged up behind the boat and see how he makes out.